All right, guys, welcome to this portion of the ARMR-UP striking progression. Today we're going to be talking about crashing into clinch. What do I mean by that? Well, if we're in a non-violent posture and we're in this combative range, we want to be able to set ourselves up for success here with our hands up. But if we do get ambushed or the guy does throw a strike or we do see something happen where we need to crash in, we're going to close the distance on that guy or with that strike to be able to cover ourselves up to protect our central nervous system. With that being said, if a guy goes to throw a strike or there's something going on in my environment and I just go, oh, crap, and I crash and come back out of it, well, I just gave him that distance back. So instead of doing that, I'm crashing and then I'm gaining control. I want to gain control, clear my body of the line of whatever attack is coming, okay? So that may even be just crashing in. If that guy's throwing a baseball bat at my head and I'm out here, bad place to be, right? Power band. Or I can crash in, remove that power from that strike, and then look to start clinching this guy. Right now I have that clinch where I have a little bit more control over his body and head of where he is. Obviously keeping aware of what his hands are doing and what the environment is doing, which is where combatives comes into play. It's not just one-on-one, it's me against everybody. But at this point, once I crash in, now I want you to think about a couple of things. At this point now, usually what I'm doing to get weapon side back, if I need to escalate, is I'm shucking this guy off and I'm starting to access a blade or a pistol or whatever the scenario calls for, whatever your action needs to be. But I'm shucking this guy out of the way to get offline so I can either hit him or move and start getting offline. But I'm escalating force if I need to. That's why we're repping this out today. So to begin with, we're going to shadow box in this progression. I'm here, I crash in, I think about grabbing that clinch. Maybe it's a half clinch. Whatever the crash ends up being, and then I open this guy up and have this half clinch where I can start flanking out of the way. Think about that context and visualize that context for you guys. As you train, this stuff starts to make more sense. Shadow boxing, I'm gonna crash in, I'm gonna grab the guy's head, I'm gonna shuck him offline because my weapon side back is to the right. I'm gonna force my hips back, use my elbow to push him over, then I'm gonna start accessing. Is it my pistol or is it my blade that I'm going for in this scenario, okay? Then after I shuck him off and I do what I need to, I'm looking to flank out of the way, get back online. That's the progression. That's what I want to see. Then go to 50%. If you have a partner, great, that's A+ answer. If you don't, find something that you can utilize in your environment. Even if it's a punching bag, work the best that you can. And if you don't have this awesome dummy to work with, then just keep shadow boxing. Do it, at least visualize, whether it's in your garage or in the gym, understanding that this, enclosing the distance, gaining control, getting weapon side back to be able to flank out of the way or escalate force is what's going to be important. Now I'm going to go to 50%, and you guys know the escalation from there. 50, and then we're going to go 100. We're going to make sure our last reps are the best ones. So here, boom, boom. Looking for my blade. What's next? What move do I want to do next? Strike to the temple, eyes up, head up, look, flank. I'm going to move him out of the way with that tricep, boom, get a low line shot, and start manipulating my environment to get better awareness. Everything's good to go, scan and assess. Good, that was about 50%. Still explaining it to you guys. Remember, last reps are always the best. This one's gonna be at 100%. Hey man, calm down, dude. I'm just trying to get by. I'm just trying to get back to my car. Boom, boom, flank, boom, boom, boom. Here, start working him, back against the wall, head and eyes up, look, check, no more threats, press check, lower my profile, get my gun back away, double check him again, status, end strong, finish strong. Always think about your next move. All right, guys, that's the striking progression for today. Crash to clinch, know why you're doing it, always escalate and de-escalate. See you on the next one.